Hello, everybody, and welcome to my head teacher assembly. Now, this week's motivational quote was this: there is a superhero inside all of us. We just need the courage to put on the cape. And that leads on to my assembly today. Don't forget, Year 6, you should be having the privilege of completing our reflection book. So what did you think about the quote? What do you think your superhero power is? I wonder. Because that's what this assembly is all about, superheroes. Because on the 23rd of May, so Sunday just gone, Christians celebrated the festival of Pentecost. And we're going to find out a little bit more about that using our knowledge of superheroes and their powers. But first, thinking hats on, who is your favourite superhero in the whole wide world? Behind me, can you see it? The map. And why? Who is your favourite superhero and why? In case you are struggling for ideas, there's some of my friends on the screen there. Your superhero might not be one of them. Pick one and explain to a partner why. Now, I like watching The Incredibles because it is incredible. Okay, and there's an incredible one that's called The Incredibles, and there's an Incredibles 2, which is called Incredibles 2, surprisingly. So some of you have probably watched those movies, but why are they called The Incredibles? Chat to your partner. Now, I've got a trailer for you here. So if you're grown-ups, if you stop my assembly and click on the link there for the trailer, and I want you to, as a class, have a conversation about, do the Incredibles use their powers for good or for evil? For good or evil? Okay. But I also want you to discuss, why do you think the townspeople no longer love the superheroes? Okay, pause it, watch and discuss. Okay, so why did Jesus die on the cross? You may wonder what the link is here. Bear with me. So Christians believe that people can do wrong things, and that's known as sin. And so they believe Jesus died on the cross because God wanted to have that relationship and for people to be forgiven for all those things that they've done wrong. And so Christians believe that Jesus took the punishment by dying on the cross for all the sins, the wrong things other people had done. What happened to Jesus after he died on the cross? Well, we know all about that, don't we? We know all about Good Friday, and we know that on Easter Sunday, he's alive. He came back to life, which is like, wow, wish I could do that kind of thing going on. Now, he appeared several times to his disciples. Now, remember, his disciples were his chums, weren't they? His friends. But one time he appeared to more than 500 people at once. Wowzers. Can't do that in COVID restrictions. But during those 40 days that he was there, sorry, I'm just going to dismiss this crazy thing, 24 seconds. I'll be back in part 2 in a minute. But basically, Jesus helped them talk about God, and we'll come on to that in part 2.